Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing okay. Today is a good day for me. I woke up more positive and I wanted to vlog. So I came here to Mech because I realized that I do want a proper plate. And I know that all the camping plates are plastic, so I'm going to see if I can find a good one that can resist hot and warm food. Yes, after that we are going to go and find a place to cook something simple because I'm a little bit hungry and I want to eat something with protein but not too heavy to my stomach. So that's what we are going to do today. Let's go inside and see what we can find, inshallah. Plate secured. So now we are going to find a place. I want to try to go and cook at, it is like a park, it has picnic tables, so I think I'm going to go there and we're going to, it's by the water as well. Yes, it is definitely by the water, it has a good view and it's a little bit far away from the city, but who cares? At the end of the day, this is home. This is where I live and I carry everything with me at all times and I live on the road, so we might as well drive. Now, it is cold outside. I don't like winter and it's a little bit windy, so let's see how it goes, the cooking by the water, inshallah. I'm going to show you. I brought this bin that has all the spices and has a wrap as well, but I'm not going to use the wrap. I'm going to bring, oh, I forgot to bring all the ingredients from the car, so I'm going to get that. And then all the spices are here to cook, and some pasta and some flour as well. Is the cutlery, yeah, my hands are really cold, not freezing, but yes, cold. And this is the cutlery bin, so I have everything. I have the knives and forks and everything for cooking and for eating as well. So, and one very important thing is that bubbly is, I had a Coke Zero addiction, and one day I went with Sarah, my friend, to have sushi in Whistler, and I saw that they had bubbly, and I said, okay, I'm going to check that, because for some reason I thought that because of these bubbles here, I thought it was something with effervescence, and I checked it out. I ordered one, and I saw that it was the flavor of a fruit, and I looked for the ingredients, and it is sparkling water with, not with, naturally flavored. And all the flavors are different fruits. So I tried it, I loved it. It has no sugar, which I was not used to, but in my mind it was like healthy and bubbly, like Coke. So not Coke, like not that Coke, Coca-Cola, the drink. So I said, okay, I am going to start drinking this, and it's like $9.99 at Costco for 24 bottles. So I said, okay, this is going to be it. I am going to switch to bubbly instead of keep having Coke Zero. For different reasons, I've lost so far 30 pounds in 2 months. That's because of all the changes that I've been experiencing in my life, but not drinking Coke Zero or any sort of soda has changed everything in my body structure. And it's like I'm starting to feel myself again. So yes, I'd recommend bubbly. I don't know if there is another sparkling water naturally flavored around, but this one I recommend it. And of course, I am not sponsored by any means, so far I'm not sponsoring anyone. So anything that I recommend is going to be because something I like. And if I start sponsoring someone, it's going to be only someone or a brand that I actually like and I trust and I feel comfortable with, and yeah, I'm never going to sponsor something that I don't support. It is cold. It is cold. I am not cold where I am dressed, but I don't have socks. You know, my dislike for socks. And I have my Vivos on. But yes, I am cold. We're going to have only 1 clove of garlic. Next, not a full onion because it's only for myself. I don't eat much. I think that on the contrary, I eat every day less and less. So I have to watch that. But either way, I've been going to the gym in the morning, but still I don't feel that hungry yet because I'm not doing anything aggressive. I'm just either running or doing long walks and then squats and lunges and some dumbbells, like arms workout. But I'm not doing more than 45 minutes the most, so I'm not really killing myself. This onion is juicy. I am happy about the fact that I lost weight because I wanted to, but not how I lost it. I lost it because of all the sadness that I've been going through lately. And yes, and I was not eating properly or not eating at all. And yeah. The garlic, I'm not going to put it right away. It's going to be first onion. I like this cutting board, it's so soft. It works so well. I'm always cutting in wooden cutting boards, so I can see, I can tell the difference. A little bit of oil. Olive oil, that's my fave. Okay, you have to work. It doesn't matter how cold it has been. Oh. Perfect, it is on. I haven't used this stove for a while, so I was afraid it was going to have an issue because of the cold. I need a spatula. I think this will do. I have this recipe, more or less, in my channel, because as you know already, I started this channel cooking, and then I realized that that is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And even though I love cooking, but I'm not chef by any means, I just was sharing things that I know how to make, and not the actual recipe, because I always change the recipe. Smash it. I forgot to bring some greens. Cilantro. I love cilantro with eggs. Some tomatoes. Some dogs are coming back from their walks. They're so friendly. I was arriving just to park, and these two dogs were just going towards my car. They were called away, of course, but it's so funny how they want to meet people. We're going to have some red pepper. I want to have some Italian seasoning as well. Boom. And I'm not going to put sriracha. Sriracha, a little bit of spiciness to wake up. Just a little bit. And last but not least, turmeric. Let's mix it up. And now we're going to add a couple of eggs. Second one. Once the eggs are cooked better, what I'm going to do is to add a little bit of cheese. And we're going to open this bubbly. So good. Bismillah. It is cold and it's not in the fridge. Let's start organizing this, because after everything is cooked, then it is pretty much putting everything back in the car. Let's put the lid so that egg cooks on the top. Let's see how this is going. Start cleaning and putting away. I don't need this anymore, so I can just clean it as well. Now it is time. Oh, there you are. This is the end result. I don't know if it looks appetizing to you guys, but to me it does. To me it does. So I went and got the smallest Tupperware. This I got from, I don't even know if this is going to fit here now, This I got from Amazon as well. It's a set of 3 or 4, and this is the smallest one. So every one of them, you can collapse them, and when you collapse them, if you're not using all of them, you can put one inside of the other, so it's like a flat plate all collapsed together. It's forced in. Good. And this is why it's forced in, because it's flexible. It's silicone, so it's sticking out. This is hot. This is really hot, but I'm so cold that I was able to move it with my bare hands. Oh yeah, it is hot, and I don't feel the heat. I don't feel it. Okay. Look, this is what I'm going to eat today. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Okay, bread. What you do is to scoop food with bread. I'm going to show you actually how I'm doing it. So see this piece of bread? Then what I did is to slice, to cut the food with the bread. And now what I'm going to do, and I hope I can do it with one hand only. So if it doesn't move, if the pan doesn't move, I can do it. Then you scoop it up. Once you scoop it up, you put it everything. My fingers are going to be yellow, but I don't care. And then you eat it. And it's so good. Wow, and it's spicy. It's so delicious. That is not super spicy. Oh my god, I think it is super spicy. I think that I put too much sriracha. But it's so good. Amazing. One more. Oh, with this egg. What you can also do, if you want, is sandwich. Oh my god. This is getting better and better. This is my lunch for today. I'm not going to have dinner because after this I'm not going to have the appetite to eat anything before I go to bed. I hope you liked this video. It was a little bit entertaining to you. Again, I honestly and sincerely appreciate you being here and taking the time to share this moment with me, every moment that I share in my videos. Because if I'm doing this by myself, it's going to be only silence, silence, silence. And at least talking to the camera at this moment is exactly the same as talking to you. And that makes me feel that I have company, and that is extremely important to me. So thank you very much for being here. See you next week. Salam alaikum.